Hi, bro. This is Umar. Welcome all of you to my channel. So, in this session, we'll discuss about how to apply for PhD and where to apply with your rank. So, most of the students are writing me that this is a rank where to apply for PhD and what to do. Okay. So, basically, मैं एक चीज बोलना चाहूँगा कि whatever rank you find in the GATE 2023, you should plan for appearing in PhD interview or wherever you are get a chance because it will give you experience. So mostly I would like to suggest you that everyone those who are qualified get 2023 in physics discipline basically apply IIT Bombay and IIT Madras and IIT Bhubaneswar, IIT Jodhpur because they are the IIT who will call you with any rank. Okay, because there is written examination, because written examination will be very crucial in order to appear for the interview. So apply for those IITs who will call you. Okay, so below rank 500 there is no point of applying in physics department to IIT Kanpur, IIT Delhi and IIT Kharagpur and IIT Guwahati, IIT Roorkee. They will not call you below 500 rank. Okay, matlab if you have below 500 rank, then sorry, they will call you. Otherwise, no point of applying there. Okay, because in 545 rank during my time, I belong to OBC category. In 545 rank, IIT Guwahati called me. I was selected in IIT Guwahati, but IIT Delhi, IIT Kanpur will not call you. Okay, so if you are from open category and you have a rank below 500, 600, then apply everywhere. But if you rank in between 500 to 1000 in general category, so don't apply for Delhi and Kanpur in physics discipline. Okay. So similarly for OBC, if you rank below 600, 700, then apply for all IITs. Otherwise, no point of applying all the IITs. But try for new IITs. Okay, apply for new IITs. But the point that I want to mention here that for decide your research area where you want to do your research, like in experimental contents, yeah, theoretical contents, yeah, quantum information theory, soft matter physics, yeah, any kind of different area like quantum computing. So there are a lot of facilities are there. So depending upon your interest, you should choose your matlab, PhD area, research area. But point is like when you applying for PhD, you should be clear what to do. Like you should be clear that you have to do your PhD in theory or experimental. If you are trying for experimental contents, if your interest area is experimental contents matter physics, then don't stick on to physics department only, because physics discipline is not like that. Whatever you did your masters or BSc in physics, that means you will continue your PhD also physics discipline. So research is not like that. You can apply for any other department like material science engineering department, energy science engineering department, and nanoscience engineering department. So in IIT Bombay, if you see, then metallurgy MEMS department and CRNT is there, Monas project is there. Lot of channel are there to do your research in experimental physics, in experimental contents basically, because they are doing the same thing that we are doing, because they are in engineering department, they are getting high funds and facilities are more than physics department, I realize personally. So don't miss the chance whenever you are applying for IIT Bombay. If you are interested in the experimental physics, then apply for CRNTS, apply for MEMS department, energy science and nanoscience engineering department, and that Monas project and physics department. Okay. So not only in IIT Bombay, whenever we are applying for other IIT like IIT Delhi, IIT Guwahati, they are also material science engineering department, nano engineering department, nanoscience engineering department, bioscience engineering department. So choose your research area, what you want to do exactly. Then choose your proper supervisor who is working in this in that area. Then just approach him or her. Then apply for the PhD program in that institute. That's the point. Don't stick on to physics department, because people are doing interdisciplinary work nowadays. Okay. So if we see, then chemistry people are also fabricating the solar cell nowadays. So there is no difference in research. If you are doing something, then you should be know what you are doing exactly. So that is the point, because at the end of the day, no one will ask you from which department you are doing your PhD or you did your research. Okay, so that is the point. So be open to all the facilities that are available. For the theory people, I will suggest that apply everywhere, because a lot of good professors are there in the new IITs also. Because theory, you don't need instrument, you don't need any kind of funds, and you don't need any kind of material purchasing, and your work will not be stopped due to the lack of instrument. Okay, because your work on basically on the theory, like programming kind of things is there, so simulation programming kind of things will be there. So apply for the new IITs where the professor is good and he is intelligent and working well in the current research area. So that is the point. Be open and be clear before doing the PhD, because PhD is not like your academic. You have to do some new kind of work here, and mental balance should be there, because life will not be easy in PhD. So wherever you are applying, be clear about the research area. So and one point I would like to suggest. So people are asking about SOP, so research proposal. So depending upon your interest, make a Word file of 1 page at least, about your yourself, what you did previously, what is your academic background, then why you are interested in PhD. That is the important point, and in which area you are trying to do your research. Okay, that point should be mentioned in the SOP. So don't take SOP as serious as much, because it is just a normal thing. You have to tell them that why you are want to do research in this area. That is the point of SOP. Second point is like, when you are applying, you should prepare a good CV, about your CV. What is your academic, what previously you have done, what is the experimental activities you have did in BSc, or any kind of lab activities, any kind of project, whatever internship, whatever you did, you write in that CV. So when you find a particular professor who is working in your research interest, just write a mail to them, okay, and approach them like, sir, I want to do my PhD under your supervision, and my area is similar to your working area. So this is point why I am interested to you in your group. So you can write a mail freely. No one will ask you why you are writing. You can write, no issue. Okay. So if he is interested or she is interested, she will talk with you, and you may get a place in his group to do your PhD. So prepare a CV, apply everywhere, be open to all the department. And in IIT Madras, I will specially apply, suggest you that please apply for IDRP discipline. This is interdisciplinary research program. Like in physics department, there is IDRP, where people are doing research by collaborating two or more than two different department of that IIT Madras. So this is a fantastic department. People are working very well in IDRP. So never miss the chances. Apply everywhere. In IIT Kharagpur also there is material science engineer department, who the people are working very well in that department, so you can apply there. So in IIT Delhi there is also a material science and nano science engineering department, so please apply there if you are interested in the device perspective application, because they people are doing some advanced applied work. Okay, so they are basically focused on the device perspective, but in physics department you will find the people who are working in the fundamental physics and a little bit towards the device fabrication. So if you are interested more toward the commercial application like industrial application, then go to the engineering department. They people are doing very well. So that is the point. Whenever you are joining any PhD program, please see the group, what kind of activities they are doing, go through the recent publication what they have published, and the point is like how the professor is active in the research area. Go for that. And mostly if you get the chance, prefer associate professor or professors. It is good that they will have the lab facilities, because in experimental phases lab should be set in a proper way, so that you can have few measurement at least in the lab. Otherwise you have to depend upon others. So that is the real activities or real issue in the experimental field everywhere in India. This is the true reality. So be sure and be ensured that you have to do research, then only come. Otherwise please go for other option. There is no option. If you do PhD, you have to do the research only. So you should be motivated to the research, then only you can do your PhD. That is the point. So apply everywhere. Then is there any other issues? So make a SOP and as well as a CV, and apply in different department. Okay. So if you appear for different interview, then it will be very helpful for you to get new experience, and your knowledge may enhance, and you can realize that what you know and what you have to study. So for the interview preparation, yes, this point is important. For interview preparation, please go through books, like minimum prepare 3 to 4 subject very well, like quantum mechanics, solid state physics, and statistical as well as mathematical ED. So except that, prepare the graph plotting. So people will ask you to plot different kind of graph, maxima minima calculation. This kind of question will be there. So prepare well for interview. Go through books. Whatever you read for the GATE examination, that material will not work in this interview. So people will ask you the very fundamental tricky question. So prepare well by going through the books. So in solid state physics, I will suggest that don't miss that band structure Konopeny model, effective mass concept, magnetism, superconductivity. crystal structure, Miller indices, then lattice vibration. This kind of thing will be there. For quantum mechanics, similarly, operator concept, particle box, and quantum harmonic oscillator perturbation theory will be there. Statistical mechanics, they will ask you definitely about that Bose-Einstein condensation, microstate, macrostate, and entropy calculation. This kind of thing will be there. So Ising model, please go through that Ising model phase transition. Electrodynamics, they will put that Gaussian surface and Biot-Savart law, that kind of question will be there. So a question will be very normal. Your approach will be important. You should approach confidently, and the point should be positive, and you can think about the question. The giving the is not a big deal, but approaching a question in a valid point of view is more important in the interview. So this is the strategy. Then one point is like few IIT is going to do the interview in offline manner, but IIT Bombay will do the written exam online and interview online. IIT Madras also do the in online mode, but IIT Bhubaneswar will do it in offline mode. So IIT Tirupati and IIT Hyderabad you can apply, but if you are interested in theory, then I will suggest that apply everywhere. Go through the professor profile, then join. But experimentally, you should know about the lab facilities, and then only you should join. Okay, getting a IIT is not a big deal, but doing a good research is important. So be sincere and do good research. Whatever doubt you have, you can write. As much as possible, I can help you. So all the best for the JEST exam also. All the best for BRC also. BRC is a huge opportunity for the PG student. So just crack it and have a good research there also. That's the point of this video. Whatever doubt came to my mind from your side, I just clarify here. So apply different departments if you are interested in experimental contents. Don't think that they are the engineer department. They are doing better work than this department. Be sure that. Okay. So the work should be research. Your work prime aim is research. So doing research, good quality of research is important. At the end of the day, no one will ask you about your guide. No one will ask about your uh, department, and no one will ask about your age when you start and when you end. That is the point. So be positive, apply for different IITs. Hope you will get all the IITs for your PhD, and also apply for Niger and the research institute. If you have any publication and interested to PhD, then apply for foreign. Doing PhD in foreign is also not a big deal. You can easily get a place in Europe or USA. And it's all about you. If you are confident you can do research in outside of India, then you can apply, and it can be a good option also. Okay, because in Europe it will take 3 years to do your PhD, and US it is like India, it will take 5 years. But if you are confident, if you have a family support, and you are more confident on you that you can do, then please apply outside, then go and do your research there. So thank you so much for watching my video. Thank you so much. This video become so long, but it is quite helpful for those who want to do motivated research in their life. Thank you for watching my video. Thank you so much. All the best.